Can you both please introduce yourselves?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Amy Frontero with Black Sheep Photography here in Casper.
I'm Gina Moore. I'm president of Salt Creek Roller Derby.
And what type of role do you play in this weekend?
I've known Amy for quite a few years. She was one of our original skaters a long time ago, and we've just been friends for a really long time. So when I saw she was doing this, I asked if she needed any help, and she immediately scooped me up.
Absolutely.
And for those that don't know, what is a pinup contest?
The pinup pageant that we're hosting is just that. It's a 1950s vintage pinup pageant. So it's the era, it's the hair, it's the makeup, it's the glam, it's everything that you see on an old Hollywood movie right here in Casper, Wyoming.
Can you kind of give us a rundown of what we can expect on Saturday? What will the atmosphere be like and what's going to be happening?
Absolutely. So we're going to have a great time on Saturday. We've got live music from Chad Lore, and he'll be our co-host. And anybody who knows Chad knows it'll be, music, comedy, etc., because he's amazing with that kind of genre. We are going to have 26 contestants. They will all be dressed in the 1950s era garb from head to toe. We'll have a hot rod pose-off. We've got cars from Desire Car Club, which Ben Moore is the president of, Gina's husband. We are going to have bios and a random question the girls are going to answer for us on stage, so you get to know your pinups a little bit. So that'll be really nice. We have over 30 vendors, so you'll be able to shop and snack and eat. We'll have a food truck there as well. Backwards Distillery will be there with spirits and custom spirits for the event, so you can have a beverage and enjoy your day that way as well. We will have a full crowning at 3 o'clock. We'll have all the women on stage. We have Mia the Walmart dog. She'll be there for selfies and photos and all those kinds of things. And we're just going to have a really good time showing what joy the era can bring to today.
And so what does it take to be a pinup contestant?
You just have to say yes. You just got to be willing to put yourself out there, use all your creativity, all your strength, all your feminine fierceness. And that's all it takes to be a pinup.
Can you elaborate a little bit on what the judges might be looking for this
Sure.
weekend?
We're going to be looking for the girls to be very true to the era, so vintage makeup, vintage hair, outfits, just a lot of congeniality and playing with the crowd, that sort of thing, really getting into the feel of it. And, props will help them, and just really feeling what they're doing and having a good time, a lot of smiling and that sort of thing. Make sure that the poses are all different from everybody else's, uniqueness.
And is there any way that the crowd can kind of get involved in the pinup contest as well?
Absolutely. So if there are any ladies who didn't get into our contest this year, our pageant, if you come dressed in your to the nines 1950s era clothing, we have a special crown at the end of the day that we're going to give away. It's called the Pinup Pick of the Day. So our girls will be looking around for people who are dressed up, and at the end of the day, we'll pick one person and give them that extra little crown. Just kind of a more of an involvement for everybody who wants to come and have a really good time.
Okay. And what are the times for Saturday's event?
So it's 10 to 4, so 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And throughout the day, the little, the mini events, like the car pose off and the bios and stuff will be spread out throughout the day. So you'll always have something going on that you can watch and support and cheer on the ladies.
So if people can't make it Saturday, is there any other chance for them to get in on the action?
Absolutely. Friday night, the 23rd, here at Backwards Distillery, the tasting room downtown, we are going to have our meet and greet from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and it is an 18 and up event. We are going to have pinups here. You can do photo ops. We'll have a specific raffle that you'll only be able to be in if you come to Backwards. We're going to have some of their new moonshine, which is amazing, and their custom drinks. We're going to have that raffle basket. It'll have some pinup swag in it as well, and we do have some other donations that'll go in there. But that'll be the first time you'll get to meet the pinups and really kind of get to feel what Saturday is going to be like.
And talking about the raffles, can you elaborate on what might be included and where those proceeds will go?
So this is what we're going to call the kickoff raffle. Just this basket will go towards the kickoff and funding for next year's event because we've already been asked to host it and it hasn't even happened yet. So our raffle basket for this night only will go towards kicking off next year towards the girls' crowns and sashes and things like that. But all the other proceeds that we receive for the 24th go directly to Buck Off Bullying.